What next for monetary policy? Let me first read out from the bank's July statement. Bear with me. This will be rather dense, but will take less than a minute. I'll start. As for the future conduct of monetary policy, while it will depend on developments in economic activity and prices as well as financial conditions going forward, given that real interest rates are at significantly low levels, if the outlook for economic activity and prices presented in the July Outlook report will be realized, the bank will accordingly continue to raise the policy interest rate and adjust the degree of monetary accommodation. With the price stability target of 2%, it will conduct monetary policy as appropriate in response to developments in economic activity and prices as well as financial conditions from the perspective of sustainable and stable achievement of the target, end quote. But what does this mean? You know that I cannot add much to the party line, but let me try to offer some annotation to this statement. What I present is, of course, just my own interpretation. First, the statement argues that the future conduct of monetary policy will depend on developments in economic activity and prices as well as financial conditions going forward. In other words, the policy board is going to look at the totality of the data as it makes decisions meeting by meeting. But you might say that you already know well that the board looks at economic activity, prices, and financial conditions. What you may want to know is which particular data board members focus on. The focus, however, shifts as new data comes in. If you had asked me, I'm one of the 9 board members in April, I would have put Japanese consumption and wage data at the top of my list. Today, US employment and consumption and Chinese consumption may deserve more attention than before. Later in the year, we will have more data on the pass-through of the 2024 wage hike to service prices and qualitative and quantitative information related to the 2025 wage negotiations. We will also know more on the pass-through of changes in the yen-dollar rate to the CPI via import prices. The list is constantly evolving and is also data-dependent. More importantly, we monitor data to detect developments not already covered in our risk scenarios. Looking at data outside the current priority list is thus equally important. In short, we look at the totality of the data meeting by meeting.